Good evening and welcome to Dundee Remembers. Thank you so much for joining us. Come on in, pull up a chair. How we wish that were true. In reality, switch on your device, join us via the link. Your headphones are optional, but just generally get comfy. To Absent Friends events are held throughout the whole of Scotland during the first week of November each year, and they aim to connect people and communities through storytelling and remembering those whom we love who have died, so that we hope that within homes in and around Dundee, we can help to create a connection with you this evening to help us all feel a little less alone, a little less in pain, a little bit more connected, and a bit more comfortable with our grief as we all remember together those who we miss so very much. This evening, we're going to share a couple of poems, we're going to talk about remembering, and we're going to light our candles together. Someone once said to me that grief is the price that we pay for the love we shared. And this always seems like a really unfair exchange in my book. I know through my own personal experiences of loss just how overwhelming and isolating that grief can be. This year has been ridiculously tough for all of us, for lots of different reasons. And we just want to let folks know that you're not alone in your grief. People do care, and community really does matter. Even though we're having to do community a little bit differently right now. So please do join with us this evening. You're so very welcome. So I'm going to hand over to Margaret now, who's going to share some words about remembering.
Remembrance is not only about bringing our loved ones to mind, but also about honouring their memory as we think about the impact they've had on our lives. They live on through us. As we come together tonight, we're not alone. We're here as a community of Dundee people, remembering those who are still part of our lives. Dundee Remembers. As I say the word, remember them, either quietly in your mind or by speaking out loud, say, I remember, and insert the name of your loved one. So, for example, if their name was John, when I say, all I do is remember them, you say, I remember John. From the moment I wake until I fall asleep, all that I do is remember them. On the freezing days of winter, and the moments I breathe the cold air, I warm myself with their embrace and remember them. As the days grow longer and the outside becomes warmer, I'm more awake and I remember them. When I look above and see the images of the clouds, and when I am comforted by the sun that shines down on me, I remember them. From the time in which I feel the cool, crisp breeze and see the colours of the leaves, I remember them. On the day I make resolutions for myself, and on the day I reflect upon how I've grown, I remember them. As I am faced with challenges that enter my life, I think of all that they've taught me and remember them. When I've gone astray and feel uncomfortable, I ask for help and remember them. From those times of celebration, love and happiness, I remember them. On every day and in every way, I know that they are with me and I remember them. As the sun rises over the Tay and sets over the Law, Dundee remembers them.
Hello, my name is Jackie Close from Faith in Community Dundee. Tonight, Dundee remembers. Why are we using a candle? Why are we sharing in the act of lighting a candle while we are apart and yet together? The candle is a symbol that we know of. A candle brings light. It reminds us of the light that our loved ones brought us in life and of the memory that lives on within us, in our hearts. The light of the candle dispels the darkness of our grief, the darkness of these days. The light breaks into that darkness. It doesn't chase it all away, but it does push it back. The light of the candle brings warmth. It wraps us in its glow. The light of the candle helps us find our way forward. It lights a path through the darkness as we travel, because we do continue to travel on. But the light guides us and helps us. Tonight, we are together while apart. And as we light our candles, we remember together those who we have loved and lost. We remember together those who we wish were with us now. We remember together the joy that they brought us, the hope of the lives that we had together. We remember together the pain of loss. As we light our candles together tonight, we do gather together apart. In these strange times when we would come together to talk, to share, to cry, to laugh, we feel the loss of that more than ever before. And so tonight, in a few moments, we will light our candles. And even though we are alone in our own homes as we do this, we're also together with others across Dundee who are lighting their candles with us. We are joining together while we are apart. Tonight, Dundee remembers. Sue is going to say a few words, and as Sue is speaking, I ask that you join us in lighting your candle so that we come together. Dundee remembers.
Lighting a candle. We light a candle to represent our grief. The pain of losing you is intense, and a candle reminds us of the depth of our love for you. We light a candle to represent our courage, to confront our sorrow, to comfort each other, to change our lives. We light a candle in your memory for the times we laughed, the times we cried, the times we were angry with each other, the silly things you did, the caring and joy you gave us. We light a candle for our love. Light the candle that your light will always shine. As we enter this sad time and share a time of remembrance with family and friends, we cherish the special place in our hearts that will always be reserved for you. We thank you for the gift your living brought to each of us.